What's up, you all? Welcome to your Minute of Motivation. And in this minute, in this moment, I'd like for you to think about the thought, blessed be the day. Blessed be this day. You see, in our life, each and every day thus far has been given to us, so it's easy for us to take this life for granted, these days for granted. But when we remember that no day is promised, that each and every day is a blessing, we can operate in a more optimal way. You see, you have goals, you have things that you want to leave behind. And when you realize that today is a blessing, today is the only day promised, you can then act from a place of purpose, power, and presence. You also can learn to let the stuff go that doesn't matter. Blessed be this day. Stay tuned for a powerful meditation.
What's up, you all? I'm Kyle Michael, and this is going to be a meditation from what we discussed earlier in the Minute of Motivation, and that was about blessed be this day. You see, as I touched on, because we've been granted every day thus far in our lives, it's easy to take the days for granted. But when you have the awareness that no day is promised, when you have the awareness that nothing is promised, and that you are here one day and one day you won't be. Those that you hold near, one day they won't be. I don't say these things to bring a sense of sadness, but I do say them to bring a sense of sincere appreciation. Because when we ignore it, which we often might find ourselves doing, because it's easier to simply ignore and put it in the back of our mind, but when we ignore, we don't appreciate. Don't ignore it, because it's by embracing it that you can fully appreciate it for what it is. As my grandmother, as my grandmother beautifully pointed out to me once, she said, we're all just passing through. And her words touched me because, in essence, we are. We're all here for a short time, relatively speaking. And with that, as we pass through this thing called life, let us appreciate it as deeply as we can. Let us appreciate our lives, what we have to offer this world. By appreciating the day and not taking it for granted, we will do what we need to do to leave behind what it is that our hearts wish to leave behind. By not taking others for granted, each moment spent with them will be appreciated on a deep level. So when the time does come to say goodbye, as it comes to us all, we can at least in our hearts know that every moment that we spent was truly spent appreciating that moment. You didn't ignore the moment. You spent that moment truly being mindful of it all and allowing it to truly resonate with you. Every moment, every phone call, every conversation. Appreciate it all. Blessed be this day. Now, That's before actually we get to the meditation. I wanted to touch on another aspect of it all. In our lives, we can allow the opinions of others. We can allow the thought of, does this person like me? Do they dislike me? Does this person still love me? Does this person want to be with me? Will I get this promotion? Will I don't know. It's a plethora of things that we worry about. And I'm not saying that we should live our lives as if things don't matter, because things do matter to us. The things that matter to us matter to us. And that's good. It's important that we live a life with the things that we care about matter. However, the things that are outside of our control, it's easier said than done, but with practice, the things that are outside of our control, they may come to us and cause us pain in a moment, but you don't have to hold on to it. Don't. Because remember, the day is not promised. And so you decide to not carry those things with you. When the external world, when people, when they treat you in a way that causes you pain, and you decide to not carry that with you. They hand it to you. You may feel it for a moment, but then you cast it aside. Because blessed be the day. This day is a blessing. So why would I allow someone who, or something that could make me forget about the blessing of this day, why would I allow that to take place? Come from a place of, I will never forget. Never forget. It takes practice. But be mindful of that. So if you find yourself forgetting in certain moments in life, remember to remember. Blessed be this day. And don't let the negativities of the external world make you lose sight of that. Okay? And as we touched on, go for life with power and passion and presence. Think about what it is that you'd like to leave behind on this planet. Leave behind for those that you love. Leave behind for the next generation who will come up after you are gone. What is it that you'd like to leave behind? And it may seem big to some, and it may seem small to some. That's irrelevant. What does it seem like to you? And if it's important to you, it's important. Okay? Okay. So, in this moment, allow yourself to get comfortable. Sitting down or laying down. It's your choice. But get comfortable. Okay? Allow yourself to take 3 big deep breaths. Inhale and exhale now. And on this one, inhale and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And now exhale. And on this one, inhale deeply, deeply, deeply. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And now let it go. You're going to take one more big deep breath in. And on your exhale, you just allow those eyes to close. Just allow those eyes to close now. Be present in the room in which you are in. Or perhaps you're outside or in your car or wherever you may be. Just be present to where you are presently. And in this moment, be present with your head. I mean, not think about it, but just be present of it. Be mindful of it. Think about it. And think about your shoulders now, how they feel. Just notice them. Notice your arms. Notice your elbows. Notice your hands and your fingers. Bring awareness to your chest and your belly, your abdomen. Bring awareness now to your hips. Bring awareness to your legs. Bring awareness to your knees. Bring awareness to your calves. Bring awareness to your feet. Bring awareness to your toes. And bring awareness to your mind. Now the mind and the body are connected. Bring awareness to you, the being that you are. In this moment, make the decision to decide to feel thankful for this day. Make the decision that from here on out, you won't forget that each and every day that you are granted here in this life is a blessing. And yes, some days there will be rain. And yes, some days it will storm. But you won't lose sight that after every storm, the sun will shine. And at some point, you will feel the warm breeze on your skin. And you have no control over whether the sun shines or the rain falls. But you do have control over you and during these times. you do have control over how you choose to feel. And you can run inside from the rain, you can hide from the rain, or you can dance in it. You can allow yourself to feel the rain fall on your face. You can laugh in the midst of it, knowing that mere rain cannot stop you from expressing you in the most beautiful, sincere, and genuine way possible. Blessed be this day, for no day is promised. Blessed be this day, for you are here in this moment. And allow yourself to appreciate the mere fact that you have the ability to appreciate. Bring up the feeling of appreciation within you right now. And if you will find it helpful, then think to a time in life that you appreciate. Maybe it was a moment with someone you love, or maybe it was a moment where you succeeded in an amazing way, or just a time where you can look back and appreciate that. Bring that moment to your mind now, in this moment. Think about that moment. Appreciate the moment that you appreciate. And realize that if you can do this now, then even in the midst of times where things are hard, you can do it then too. It takes practice. It may not be always easy, but that's okay. At least decide to remember. And think about how you wish to feel after this moment and the next. Imagine yourself living a life full of appreciation. If you were able to wake up every day with the feeling of blessed be this day, how would that affect you? How would you operate? Would you operate more with passion? Would you give more? Would you love more? And realizing that you have so much to give, don't forget that. And because you have so much to give, in this moment, in your mind, allow the feeling of not wanting to hold back, not wanting to carry the things that you have to offer simply within, wanting to give those things to the world, wanting to express yourself fully. Because what's the other option? To go through life with so much greatness within you, with ever truly letting it express itself? In this moment, decide. Decide to be the person that won't dim their light. You can be that type of person who lets their light shine so bright every day. And when it rains, and when it storms, when others may feel lost in the darkness, you decide, even when it's hard, to be that light that shines so bright. Blessed be the day. Blessed be this day. Thankful. 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 Oh, so thankful. And when you're ready, you can allow yourself to open your eyes now. All right. I hope that meditation is meaningful for you. And I hope that you can feel a sense of appreciation. Because there's always something to appreciate. And I don't claim that life for some can be very hard. But with that being said, remember in your mind that you still get to decide. For there are people who have gone through some incredible struggles in life, some that you can't even dare to imagine, but they still were able to find the light. Know that you have that within you too. And if you feel like you're having trouble finding the light, know that you are it. It's right underneath your nose. All right. If you have any questions about hypnosis, hypnotherapy, guided visualization, meditation, coaching, you can email me at kylemichael@magicminds.com. Also, if you would like to check out my first 100 minute of motivations, those are on Instagram, and that's at Magic Minds. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can be notified when these videos come up. And if you like this video, like it and share it, especially if you know someone that you feel maybe could benefit from that. And leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what it is that you thought about during the meditation when you brought up that thing that you were thankful for, when you brought up that feeling of appreciation. Please share it. I'd love to see what came up for you. And yeah, all right. We'll end that there. Okay. Until next time. Keep going and keep growing. And remember to live life and love life.